Have you ever played a game, shrugged, it's fine, then 3 games later, you suddenly realize you're deeply in love, you own 6 expansions, and you have a suspicious-looking Amazon wishlist? Yeah, welcome to Marvel United.
I told you not to trust the cute miniatures, man! That's how they get you! First it's Iron Man, then it's a second mortgage.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nuno.
And my name is Johnny!
And today we are doing a review on Marvel United, a game that somehow managed to be light, cinematic, fun, and mildly terrifying if you're a collector. So, what is Marvel United about? Basically, Marvel United is a game where you control a bunch of miniatures. It's a solo co-op experience. You can do it either way. You can control how many heroes you want to a maximum of 4 and distribute them among the players however you want. And it's basically a really simple game where you have a deck of cards where you have 3 really simple actions that you can do, either moving, punching, or doing a rescue. And you do this around the board, and you have some missions you have to accomplish, you have some thugs you have to punch, and some civilians you have to rescue. And as you do that, you unlock missions that allow you to beat the villain. And the villain will be like you, going around the map and trying to kill you in various ways. So for this review, we'll go over my score, my likes and dislikes, ask the question, is this game for you? And then give you some final thoughts. And all along the way, I'll be telling you a bit more about the game. So right into my score, and this is one, like every game, I always debate where to put them. And I put this game at a 9.4. And why a 9.4 specifically? Because of the other Marvel United boxes. This is not my favorite, so I'm leaving that 9.5 or 6 for another one. And it's a really debatable game for me. It's not my favorite game, but when I look at it on paper, it's a game that kind of deserves a 10. I just can't give it because I don't love it that much, but it's a really good game. Marvel United isn't for everyone, and that's fine. It's light, it's random, and at first, it might just feel like the game is playing you, and there's no meaningful choices to do. I didn't love it on my first play, quite on the contrary, but as I played it more, something clicked. Yeah, it's random, the heroes feel similar, and it might be too easy for heavy gamers, but this game shines, and when it does brightly. So continuing into my likes and dislikes. First, it's super easy to teach and to set up. You can honestly play this with kids or distracted adults, which means it's a game everybody can play. It's just random enough to feel cinematic, things explode, surprises happen, and yet you're still trying to make it work. The simplicity means, at least in my group, and this might vary, but it means for me that there's no alpha gaming here. It's a really light experience you can just enjoy whether you win or lose. And even though it's a co-op that it's prone to alpha gaming, for me just is a bit higher than games like Pandemic.
Hey, you there! Move 2 spikes left and punch a goon, or you're dead to me, man! Now! Do it now! Fuck!
Exactly, that doesn't happen here, but it might be dependable on the group and on the people playing. Now, on to the components. The components, the whole box, it's good for the price. You get miniatures in a $40 box. And that's saying something. But there's some downsides too. The location boards are just really bad. They look like they came from the Terraforming Mars school of we ran out of budget. And even though they might be even a bit less quality than Terraforming Mars, they don't really detract from gameplay as much because there's no worry about tokens moving out of place, because the only thing that matters is how many tokens are on the board and not their location. So it gets a pass even though it's a bit low quality.
I've seen cereal boxes with better boards, and they come with free toys!
The real star here, scaling. It plays wonderfully at every player count. Solo, great. 2 and 4 players, great. Want to solo using 4 characters, like you're directing your own Avengers episodes? Go for it, it works, and it's really light on your brain. Also, when playing multiplayer, there's nothing stopping any player from playing more than 1 character if there's seats left to the maximum of 4 players or 4 characters. Also, another great thing about this game is the villains. That's where the replayability kicks in, that's where the challenge kicks in, and the small puzzle. Even just the base 3 villains that come here will give you a lot of replayability. And if you want your game to be a bit heavier or at least a bit harder, you can modify the difficulty to have a real challenge with this game. Although I wouldn't really advise it, at least it's not for me. I guess this game is already hard for being so light, especially if you're playing co-op where everybody's just going to do whatever they want. So it's already art just for that. Now another thing that is really great about this game and actually transcends this box right here is the system. This system just works really well. And as you get to know more Marvel United experiences and other boxes, you can see how it truly shines. You can basically do anything. You want to solo? You can. You want to solo with various characters? You can. You want to co-op against the enemy? You can. You want to play one versus many? You can. This system just does a lot of stuff, and every villain has a different twist, and some of them really change the game at all. But I'll leave that for future reviews where I get other boxes. Now, let's time for another downside to this game, one that also kind of transcends this game, this box at least. Let's talk about the not so incredible Hulk in the room, the Kickstarter exclusives. CMON knows how to market, and by that I mean they know how to manipulate and create FOMO. They sell you a €40 game and make you believe you need to spend another €250 just to get exclusive content.
Buy the shiny all-in box or you'll never truly experience happiness, Timmy.
No, stop it. Don't be Timmy. Those exclusive minis, they add nothing to the gameplay. They're collectibles, that's it. Don't fall for the FOMO. All the mechanics, all the meaningful content, it's right here, in the core and the retail expansions and standalone versions. Everything in the game, or the exclusives that really shined, it has been improved and released as retail boxes. The best villains are in retail, the best systems are in retail. The thing is, you might be a collector and you might love Marvel. God knows there's a lot of those people. And if that's you, then you're probably going to spend a lot on this game. But if that's you, my opinion doesn't really matter here. I'm just telling the truth that to enjoy the gameplay, you don't really need that. You will only want that if you're a collector and you want to spend money on getting everything, and you can. It's up to you. But the price you pay for the added gameplay you get, it's nothing to write home about. So, who is this game for? If you want something light, flexible, fun, that you can either play solo or co-op, that you can either play with gamers or non-gamers, and you're not trying to collect 300 plastic miniatures, this might be a great fit. If you're a Marvel fanboy or a collector, then you probably already own it all and you don't need my opinion for anything. And if you're looking for deep strategy and tough decisions, this is not the game for you. Stay away and look at stuff like Spirit Island.
Or Chess, you joyless Grandmaster of Doom!
So, final thoughts. Look, this game has had a ton of love poured into it. It's not just hype. For the people it clicks with, it clicks hard. Even myself, I know own most of the retail boxes available. So please, be careful and protect your wallet.
Too late for you, man. I've already set up a GoFundMe for the next CMON edition.
Thanks, Johnny. Sure. All in all, this game took me a bit to get it. I kind of had to shift my expectations, but once I did, I found something really special. And I'll definitely be back with more Marvel United reviews in the future, because this system has a lot more to offer, and in future reviews I'll talk about the difference compared to this one. For now, if you want to get into the system, and you like the Avengers, this is the box to go with. Don't trust people saying that the heroes here somehow don't work anymore, or that the new ones are better. It's all fine. So let me know in the comments, what's your experience with Marvel United? Did you have a first bad experience like me? Did it improve over time? Did this just click right away? Or are you in it just for the collectible and owning everything Marvel? And until the next one, play more games and stay awesome.
And remember, friends, hoarding plastic heroes is a lifestyle, not a hobby.